Hello boys and girls. Today for reading we're going to be talking about poetry. Poetry collection. Where Daj it's raining. Is aha is a the sun shining. Where Daj it's raining. So the word here, where Daj, means it's raining. We feel where Daj, water fills the air and soaks into our hair. We see where Daj, drops cover the ground, seep into the mound. We feel where Daj, where we plant 3 seeds together like beads. They love where Daj, corn, beans, and squash need the rain to wash. Is aha is a the sun shining. We feel is aha is a on our shirt and in the mound of dirt. We see is aha is a and color the sky as birds fly by. We watch is aha is a on fresh new shoots growing up from their roots. They love is aha is a 3 sisters together give us food forever. The end. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to rhyming. Today for rhyming, I'm going to go ahead and send the link via Class Dojo. You're going to go ahead and put your name. And we're going to move on to rhyming. So what rhymes with house? So here we have a picture of a house. Grass, mouse, cat, or rock. What rhymes with house? Remember, rhyming words sound the same at the end. House, mouse. So you're going to go ahead and click it and you're going to put next. Let's go to number 2. What rhymes with goat? Mat, shell, boat, shoe. What rhymes with goat? Goat, boat. What rhymes with pie? Rake, pot, fly, or sun. What rhymes with pie? Pie, fly. What rhymes with cat? Mop, hat, cup, frog. Cat, hat. What rhymes with dog? Pig, sock, car, log. Dog, log. You go ahead and submit, and that's it. Oh, you can go ahead and view your score, and it will show you the answers. So yes, you got the first one right, got the second one right, third one, fourth one, and fifth one for a total of 5 points. Good job. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on phonics. Today we're working on short A and long A. Let's read our words. G, as, gas. L, remember here we have the magic E. The E is telling the A, say your name. So the A is going to say its name and the E is going to be quiet. So I drew a macron on top of the A because we know when we read the word, the A is going to say its name, and the E I crossed it out because the E is going to be silent. Lake. Here we have the same thing. Magic E is going to tell the A, say your name. So I drew a macron on top of the A, so we know that A says its name, and I'm going to go ahead and cross out the E because the E is silent. So let's sound it out. W-A-D. Wade. The next one, let's sound it out. P-A-K. Pack. So we're going to go ahead and fill in our word bank into the sentences below. Number 1, you must a bag. You must pack a bag. Number 2, can you read it for me? Dad had to stop for gas. Number 3, go ahead and read it. You can wade in the pond. Wade is being in the water while kicking your feet. So you're standing up in the water. Number 4, can you read it? Did Jan swim in the lake? Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on to math. For math, we're going to be talking about measurement. And so for this lesson, we're going to be describing objects by more than one attribute. So here we have 2 tools for measuring. What can you measure with a cup? Yes, you can measure liquid like water, oil. What else can you measure with a cup? Flour, so like if you're going to bake something, sugar. What can you measure with a cube train? Yes, you can measure a pencil, a paper, your hand, your shoe. So you can measure many things with the Unifix cubes to see how long something is. We're going to go ahead and watch a quick little video.
There are many ways to describe the same object. You can describe objects using different attributes. Attributes are things like shape and color. Can you name some other attributes for this bottle? What are some that we can measure? One attribute for the bottle is its length. Length is the distance from one end to the other end of an object. Which tool could you use to measure the length of the bottle? Use cubes to find out how long the bottle is. It is 10 cubes long. Another attribute for the bottle is its weight. Weight is how heavy an object is. You can find weight using a balance scale. Which do you think weighs more, the bottle of water or the apple? The bottle is heavier than the apple. The water bottle also has capacity. Capacity is the amount a container can hold, or how much can fit inside a container. You can find capacity using a measuring cup. How would you use the measuring cup to find the capacity of the bottle? You could pour and count how many cups of water it takes to fill the bottle. Now you have seen how an object has attributes you can measure, like length, weight, and capacity.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page. Okay, so on this page, we're going to look at the object on the left, and we're going to identify the attributes that can be measured. And we're going to go ahead and circle the tools that could be used to tell about these attributes. Remember, we were talking about length, weight, and capacity. So here we have a pencil. Can we use the cubes to measure the length of a pencil? Yes. Can we use a scale to measure the weight of the pencil? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity of the pencil? No. Good job. Let's go ahead and move on to the next page. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to identify the object on the left, and we're going to circle the objects, the attributes that can be measured, and circle the tools that we can use. So here we have a cup. Can we find the length of a cup using cubes? Yes. Can we find the weight of a cup using a scale? Yes. Can we use a cup to find the capacity of the cup over here? Yes, we can use the cup to measure how much liquid the cup needs to fill up. Number 3, what is this? A glue stick. Can we use the cubes to measure the length of the glue stick? Yes. Can we use the scale to measure the weight of the glue stick? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity of the glue stick? No. Good job. Number 4, what is this? A jar. It could be maybe jam or jelly. Can we use the cubes to measure the length? Yes, to see how long it is from side to side. Can we use a scale to find the weight of the jar? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity? Yes. We could put all the jelly inside the cup to see how many cups we need to fill up the jar. Here we have a ruler. Can we use cubes to measure the length? Yes. A ruler is also another tool used to measure length. Here we have a scale. Can we use the scale to measure the weight of the ruler? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity of the ruler? No. Good job. Next, we're going to move on to the next page. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for 6, 7, and 8. So 6, here we have an apple. Can we use cubes to measure the length? Yes, you could, to see how long it is. Can we use a scale to measure the weight? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity? No. Here we have a cup. Can we use cubes to measure the length? Yes, from one side to the next. Can we use a scale to measure the weights? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity? Yes, we can fill it with water and keep putting cups until we finish to see how many cups we need to fill the cup. Number 8, we have a color. Can we use cubes to measure the length? Yes. Can we use a scale to measure the weight? Yes. Can we use a cup to measure the capacity? No. Okay. Number 9, we're going to identify the attribute that can be measured using this tool, and then we're going to draw 2 objects that can be measured using this tool. So this tool measures weight. It measures weight. What are 2 objects that we can measure using this tool? We could measure a box to see how much the box weighs. Can you think of another object? Yes, like a toy car, or maybe even a toy ball, a bouncy ball. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the math packet. And we're going to go ahead and finish one page today. Independent practice. Directions. Draw lines from the 3D shape to the real world examples. So here we have a cube. Can you find another cube? Yes, the Rubik's Cube. Do you see any other cubes? The box. Okay. Next we have a cylinder. Can you find the objects that have a cylinder shape? Yes, the can. Are there any other? Yes. Okay. Next we're going to move on to the next shape. What shape is this? A cone. Can you find the objects that have a cone shape? Yes, the party hat and the safety cone. Now let's look at the last object. This is a sphere. Can you find the other objects that have a sphere shape? The basketball and the apple. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and move on to science. For science, we are talking about plants and animals. For this lesson today, we're going to be talking about the parts of animals. So let's go ahead and listen to the video.
What are some parts of animals? Different animals have different parts. Most animals have a head and eyes. Some animals have legs. Some do not. Some animals have a tail. Some do not. Some animals have wings or fins. These animals do not.
Okay, so looking at this picture, what can you tell me about the cat and the frog? How are they the same? Yes, they both have eyes, they have a head and legs. How are they different? The cat has a tail and the frog doesn't. Yes. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and move on to social studies. Today we're going to be talking about time. How do we talk about time? We can use before, now, and after to tell about time. So we can look at these pictures. Here is the before. We have a teacher here, and what is she doing? She's passing out instruments. Now, the kids are making music with the instruments. After they are done, they put everything away. Can you go ahead and read the word? Before. Can you read this word? Now. The OW in now make the ow sound. So n, ow. Now. Can you read the last word? After. So we're going to go ahead and look at each picture. Draw a picture to show what the girl would do after she paints. Tell about your picture. So here, can you tell me what's happening in this picture? Yes. Can you give me a sentence about the picture using the word before? Before the girl paints, she gets her materials. Let's look at the next picture. What do you see? Yes, she's sitting down at the table using the materials that she got from the shelf to paint. Can you give me a sentence about the picture using the word now? Now the little girl starts to paint. What do you think would go in this picture? Yes, maybe her drawing. Can you give me a sentence with the word after? After she finishes painting, she hangs it up. Yes. I'll see you next time.